be a model of something. They were designed to be the model of a womb, of a woman. Okay? Mystery woman, because everything they do in there is a mystery, and they conceal really what the truth is. Roman Catholicism does not preach the true gospel. Don't believe Chuck Colson, don't believe Hank Hanegraaff, don't believe any of these people who are telling you that the Roman Catholics, they just believe a lot of the same things we do. They just, differences in doctrine. Yeah, they're idol worshipers. Come on, people. They're not teaching the real, true gospel. Their gospel is hidden. It's secret. It's a mystery. And so their church buildings are wombs. So the entryway into these buildings is the mandorla. And there's usually 3 of them, that makes like the triquetra symbol. And you can see here that this mandorla doorway. Now, let me stop right here and get you to understand the imagery here of why Roman Catholics say that whatever you do for God has to be done inside the Roman Catholic Church. Roman Catholic funerals are never done in a funeral home, to my knowledge. They're almost always done inside the Catholic Church. Why? Because they call it the Mystery Mother Church. You go in the doorway. Now you're in the womb, and now a ritual is going to be performed on you. Water is going to be sprinkled upon you, or you're going to be married, or you're going to receive the office of priesthood, or you're going to eat the cookie that they say that's really Jesus. It tastes like Jesus, doesn't it? And you're going to drink this chalice with this blood red wine in it, and it's real wine too. Okay, it's not the non-alcoholic stuff. It's real wine in there, and they feed you that, and they perform these rituals, including marriage, including last rites at a funeral, and then you're brought out the doorway. Now you're born again. But see, really, when they perform the last rites on you, you're still dead. That's what the man of sin is all about. The king of the bottomless pit. He's dead. He is dead, and that's what that imagery is. And so here, Roman Catholicism, they don't hardly do anything without this symbol being present. The symbol of concealment, mystery, and uncleanness. Is the Roman Catholic Church clean or unclean? That's her secret. Whatever she sits upon, she makes it unclean. By the way, remember, Roman Catholicism and Buddhism and New Ageism and all the other isms, they all really point to the same God, including Islam. This is what you'll find on most mosques. Not all of them, most of them. You must enter into the mosque through her. And then you perform the ritual, and then you come out of her, and you have been given new life and rebirth and all. I mean, think about what's going on. There really is no new thing under the sun. And it includes the religion of Islam. Proverbs 4:14, the Bible says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men." Don't go in there. I've attended maybe 2 Catholic funerals in my lifetime, and I have no real interest of ever going back into one of those churches ever again. I can tell you I have no interest in going in a mosque. I know that. I have no interest in going in there. I don't want to enter into the path of the wicked and go not in the way. I don't want to go in the way of evil men. Remember, her way and her path leadeth down to hell. That's what her pathway is. We featured this commercial for the Harry Potter, amusement park down in Orlando, Florida. And here again, the language of symbolism. I watched this knowing what a broom represented. A broom in witchcraft, you know what it was? It was a phallus symbol. Okay, that's why the woman was. Here we have the woman riding the beast. That's what that imagery is. By the way, I got something better than that. God said in Isaiah, I love this, because everything's in the Bible. God said in Isaiah, and I don't have the verse here in front of me, it just came to me. God said that all the wicked people in the world, He was going to sweep them with the besom, that's a broom, of destruction. Guess who that broom is? Okay? It's the beast. She's riding the beast, the broom. So here it is, the Harry Potter amusement park. Here's the commercial. And I want you to look at the imagery here, starting from the very, very beginning. I'm going to show you the entire commercial, and I want you to look at it from the very beginning and see the imagery here. Take a look.
Coming this spring, you can truly be part of Harry Potter's world, where magic becomes real and excitement awaits at every turn. Explore the wizarding world of Harry Potter, a world of magical new adventures only at Universal Orlando Resort, where you can be courageous, be outrageous, be extraordinary.
First of all, you have the owl. Remember the owl? Remember when we talked about Jared Loeffner and Lilith? That mystery and the Bohemian Grove? The owl is an imagery of Lilith. Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. The owl is very secretive and a creature of the darkness. By the way, owls don't eat bread. They don't eat crackers and cookies. They don't eat seeds. Owls eat flesh. They love carnal things. That's what an owl represents. A raven or a vulture, anything like that. Things that God said don't eat. Eagles, don't eat eagles. Why? Because they have carnal appetites. Stay away from them. And so anyway, here's this owl. Mystery Babylon the Great. That's signifying to you that there is a mystery here. And then you see Harry Potter on his broom and the children. He says, "Come and follow me." We have seen a disaster take place in this country and around the world, because here Jesus beckons all the children, "Come unto me and forbid them not, for of such is the kingdom of heaven." Harry Potter is the replacement Christ who says, "Come follow me." And then you see them on their brooms, and what are they flying into? They're not flying into, like a cottage, like Hansel and Gretel where the witch lived. They're flying into the mandorla, the womb. Come follow me and learn magic so we can be reborn. She is concealing a secret and a mystery here in the last days. Now, I spoke of Mecca. What is it that's in Mecca? What is it that drives billions of people all over the world, mostly Arabs, mostly children of Ishmael? What drives them? What is so powerful there in Mecca? And remember, we talked about that her way represents darkness and blackness. What is it that's black inside of Mecca? It's called the Kaaba. In Islam, this is interesting. This is really, really interesting to me. There is no new thing under the sun, and everything matches the Bible. Islam has 5 pillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Revelation chapter 9. The 5th trumpet sounds. The key comes down, and it's going to unlock the pit. What's been revealed, what's been concealed, is now going to be revealed. And Islam just happens to have 5 pillars. 5 laws. 5 laws, 5 books in the Old Testament called the Pentateuch: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. All 5 of them were written by the lawgiver Moses, and they describe the law of God, that if you cannot obey the law, then you'll die. And so Islam is like an image of that. They have 5 pillars. One of them is you have to bow down 5 times a day facing this black box, and you have to pray. And if you don't do that, you cannot go to paradise. You have to make what's called a Hajj. That's why all these people are here. They're making their Hajj, their pilgrimage. They must go to Mecca. I think it's at least once in their life. They must go to Mecca. They must compass the Kaaba, something that has a black veil over it, something that most people will never ever see the inside. Only like the elite of the Muslims, only like the elite of the Arabs, the rich ones, the high-ranking priests or whatever it is. Only those guys can go inside and see